Rocking with the Locked and Loaded RN. If you're new to my channel, bienvenidos. If you're one of my awesome subscribers, welcome back. I'm in between patients, as usual. The joys of home care nursing. So, man, I'm going to talk to y'all, and I'm going to eat my yogurts. I have some calls to make, too. That's what I normally do. When I have downtime, I chart, which I charted on everyone I've seen so far. And make my calls, plan my life. I carry my planner. I know in 25 people love electronic planners. Not me. I'm old school. I only have a fork to eat my yogurt, y'all. I didn't even have a spoon. For the first time, let me tell y'all something. Whenever I buy the assorted utensils, the forks are normally the first thing to go. And then there's always a bunch of knives and spoons left. I don't know why, but for this go round, I have a bunch of forks left. That's the only thing left. I thought the forks were like doubled because they know people always take the forks, but then ended up just having forks. Not even the knives I have left. I'm out here working in the rain. It's gonna rain all day, heavy too. These are the times I hate home care nursing. Home care nursing is fun because you don't have to be stuck in a hospital or stuck in an office or, you know, in a clinic somewhere. You're able to stop at the store, get something to eat, go, hang with your friends a little bit in between. But then when you have to be outside and the weather isn't nice, like when it's snowing, icy, windy, rainy. Mm-mm. I feel like I spend so much hours in my car as a home care nurse. That's the con to it. And I mean, granted, normally I don't really mind because I watch shows. I watch Judge on my phone. I watch People's Court. Okay, kitchen sink. And your mama is mine. Kitchen sink wrote me and said that I'm their favorite gender. So your mama is mine. Where am I at? I am waiting to go see my patients. I have like an hour in between. And so I'm killing time, eating yogurt, sitting in my car. It's raining. And I'm about to, you know, just talk to y'all. You want to be my patient? No, you don't. Don't say that. You don't want to be my patient. You don't want to be a patient. I am in Connecticut. You said that I'm your favorite transgender. I said your mama is mine. I'm not mad. I just said your mama is mine. Hi, Eric. How are you? Nice to see you again. Oh yes, you love the fingers. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to be patient at you. All right. I thought you said you wanted to be one of my patients. How you doing, Eric? Ah, Eric, you make me laugh. I mean, you like what you like. I get it. But it's interesting. I gotta tell you, no judgment. It's a safe place. It's a judgment-free zone. But it's interesting that you love hands so much. Do you ever like go on OnlyFans and stuff like that and look up hand, like, are there hand videos? I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm truly curious because I like to know. I don't even want a hand model. My nails are a mess. They're due for a film. This is the only hand model I'm doing for today, Eric. I'm gonna give you hand modeling once, and I don't want you to ask me to hand model anymore. Look at my hands. I need to get a film. But I did it because I knew I was gonna get my nails messed up. So Sunday, I went to go volunteer, and we had to open up boxes and stuff like that. So I waited. Then on Sunday, I'm gonna go pick up the equipment that's be moved to my school. And so then on Monday, I'll probably do my nails, get a fill and everything, since at that point, all the hard manual labor will be done. But what are y'all doing today? Is it raining where you are? It's pouring raining all day today. And so I'm out here working in the rain. No, I don't wear fingerless gloves. No. If I wear gloves, it's because I want my hands to be fully protected. Let me tell y'all the next thing about home care nursing. If you're not careful, you'll end up spending a lot of money eating out on the street. It's kind of like truck driver. When you or like you work doing Uber and stuff like that and you're out in the street all day, when you find yourself hungry, you'll end up stopping to buy food and you'll find yourself buying breakfast, lunch out in the street, and if you're not careful, even dinner if you finish late. So I have to be intentional to start buying things that I could throw in my bag to snack on throughout the day so that I'm not eating out in the street. 'Cause I don't even like to eat out in the street like that. It's not healthy and it takes your money. You're working to save money and then you're spending it on food that you probably don't even like. So, you have to be intentional to bring granola bars. I have two yogurts. I had an orange juice that I finished, water. I bring things with me so that I'm not stopping and eating out all day. So truck drivers, and I have nuts normally in the car as well, a can of cashews. You gotta be intentional so that you're not using all your. What size gloves do I use? I like to do medium. Smalls, but they're kind of exact. Medium gives me enough wiggle room and it allows me to double glove if I want to double glove for something. Back when I used to work in a hospital and it was time to clean poop, I used to double glove, right? Because you know, I used to work in the ICU, so somebody would hold the like roll the patient over with the ventilator, everything hooked to them. Sometimes it'll take two, three people to hold them because they're dead weight. And so what you do is you have the wipes ready. You wipe as much as you can. You roll all of that into the chuck, and then then you have the new pads laid out, the new chucks. You have them laid out on like the foot of the bed, so that when you roll the old pads up, you take your gloves. I'm teaching y'all the ICU trick for how to change a patient in the bed. So before you roll up the dirty pads that has what you're cleaning up, you take their gloves off. You throw that in, you roll that up, tuck that underneath the patient. So now you have clean gloves. You take the new chucks that you're going to pass them, you tuck those under the person and under the old pads that are rolled up. Then they're going to turn the patient your way. Now it's going to be your turn to hold them. And then that person is going to finishing out what you had rolled up that was dirty and pull out the chucks that are clean. So it's a whole system. When you see people say that they're going to change somebody in a bed, especially in the ICU, it's no joke. Why did I go on a tangent about that? You asked about glove sizes. And so that's why I was mentioning that I used to use two gloves, right? Because when you finish cleaning poop, especially the tube feeding poop, it's like everywhere. If your gloves are dirty, you're gonna put it on the new pads and sheets that you're putting out. So that's why you have to make sure you wear two gloves so that you take those off, throw that into the dirty pot, and you don't have time because remember the people are holding the patient up like this and they're 100 something pounds. They're heavy. So they don't have time to stop for you to take off your gloves, turn around and be like, oh, let me get two new gloves. They're holding them up like this with all of their strength. They're gonna be mad at you if you do that. So if you're a nurse, if you went to the ICU and it's time to clean your patient, don't make the people mad doing that. Put on two gloves so that while they have them up, you just take it off, throw it in, and you have gloves again. So there's a system to this. If you're thinking to become a CNA or a nurse, now you know the trick of the trade. I gotta tell y'all the truth though, I don't miss those days. Alfredo, Adito, mi familia. ¿Qué es lo que? ¿Qué haces? Mm, bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Y tú? Excelente. Aquí trabajando, hablando con mi gente un poco. Hay un hombre aquí que está enamorado de mis manos. ¿Y usted está trabajando hoy? Estoy bien. Ok, ok, qué bueno. Yo necesito ir a tu trabajo un día, pero tú nunca invitaron. Así es la vida en Estados Unidos. Yo ni tengo dirección. Mándame dirección por mensaje o nombre de restaurante, algo. Okay. Eric, what's up? Eric, you're quiet. So, y'all, I designed merchandise, and I'm very excited about that. I'll be showing y'all my merchandise soon. I was supposed to have 14 patients today. Out of them canceled. So, okay, well, I'm not for you then, Section 8. Ew, Section 8 makes me want to throw up too. Section 8 makes me want to throw up too. The thought of it. I take it you're bored. Zero. How many do you got with a name like Section 8? I have zero baby daddies. Where's my dad? My dad passed away. Where's your dad? Mm. Sorry to hear that. My condolences. Nobody wants me. I don't want nobody. I'm not looking for anybody. This isn't a look for somebody channel. Is this a dating app? In a dating app, section 8. Don't worry about how old I am. You just said I was too dark for you. So why do you care how old I am? I am 45. You got it. You got it, friend. Nothing gets by you. You got it. You cracked the case. You got me figured out. Who controls all the banks? I don't know. When you find out, let me know. Because then I won't be working. Put me on. I'm out here in the rain working. It's Jews. Okay. I believe it. So now what do we do with that information? Have you heard about this thing with scooters that you can lease a scooter and you get like $65 a day or 100 something dollars a day? Is that a scam? I can't remember what the name of it is, but somebody was trying to convince me to sign up yesterday. It looked good, but kind of looks too good to be true. Do y'all know anything about it? It's like leasing scooters in a different country, I guess. Hi, Eric. It's a scam. Normally I would just assume that it's a scam, but the person that was telling me about it is so dependent and financially intelligent. So I don't know. I mean, granted, I'm not gonna sign up, but for a second I did think about it. But have you heard about it? He was showing me all the money that he made, supposedly. I don't know. Hey, Pascal. How are you? Greetings. Where are you? I think you've been on here before, right? This isn't your first time. How's your day going? Oh, it's your first time? Okay. I feel like I saw the name before. Maybe someone else had it. Where are you from? Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Do you have a channel as well, Pascal? Because if so, I will comment below one of the videos so that I can go back and look at your video or look at your channel and subscribe. Because when the live ends, I won't be able to see your comments anymore. Eric Diego. Okay. What's the topic? So the topic is really and truly, I am I'm a nurse and I'm in between patients for an hour. And so I just got on and was just running my mouth. I was talking about nursing and the joys of home care nursing. But we can always switch. We could talk about anything. I really don't have a specific topic. I'm sitting in the rain and I'm just talking. If 13% of the cows on farm cause 50% of the problems, what should you do with them? I guess get rid of them. I don't know. You tell me. Nursing is really a good job. Yeah, it's a good job. It has its pros and its cons. It definitely has its pros and its cons. It's complicated though. Like it's rewarding at times, but you're often the person that gets the brunt of the anger, the aggression, the everything from your patient. You get all blame. Even let's say, for example, if a doctor puts the wrong order in for medication and you give it, you'll be the one that gets in trouble because they expect that you're the person to catch the mistake. You're the one that can keep the mistake from going forward. So the doctor won't get as much trouble as you will because you're the person giving the medication. But a lot of responsibility. I agree that absolutely nursing requires you to be careful and you need to be thorough because you have people's life in your hands. So I agree. But it's just, you're not getting paid the most, but yet you take the most blame for everything. The white snake? Hmm, it's interesting. What's the white snake? Yeah, especially when you're dealing with seniors and especially with kids as well, because the dosing for the medication, even if it's a little bit off, can cause, you know, it can be fatal. So with everyone, you have to be very careful, but especially like with the dosages for when you're giving medication to kids, they normally have to have a second nurse document and sign off because even if it's this much more, that could kill them. What do you work doing for a living, Pascal? Listen to the rain. And it's gonna be like this all day. I'm not gonna finish until about 12. Oh, you're a nurse as well? Okay. What unit do you in? What department? What's your specialty? And how long have you been a nurse? 20 years. Wow, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. And where do you work? Like, do you work in the emergency room, ICU, in a clinic? Where do you work? You work with seniors. Oh, okay. Very nice. Yeah, you have to be very patient to work with seniors, especially the ones that have Alzheimer's, dementia. People don't realize that when people have Alzheimer's, a lot of times they can become very aggressive. Um, their mood changes. You can't take it personally in a residential home for seniors. Oh, okay. So you work with Alzheimer's and dementia. Oh, okay. Do you ever have any of them trying to fight with you? They get aggressive sometimes, right? Oh, you're from France. Okay. France is in the house. I gotta go to France one day. Almost all the time. Wow. You gotta not take it personal, right? You prefer working with the dementia versus like on the other unit with people that don't have dementia? Their attitudes are not different from children. I know. Well, that's what the Bible says. The Bible says once a man, twice a child, meaning that, we start like children, we go through life, and when we get old, our mannerisms mirror like a child again. So once a man, twice a child. That's what Proverbs says. The Bible never lies. In every way, not just attitude too. You go back to wearing diapers, you lose your teeth, people gotta help you with your ADLs. Once a man, twice a child. And the shifts are very tiring. Do you rotate or do you work the same shift around the clock? Do night shift. I feel like night shift, the people are always nicer. Like the staff is always laid back. They're not into a lot of drama. They're cool to work with. You don't have to deal with the family coming in. The patients normally asleep, or if not asleep, maybe they're up walking around because you work in the Alzheimer's unit. But it's being out of bed that I can't do. The day shift, you get to go home and sleep in your own bed, but the staff really, a lot of drama, a lot of mess going on during daytime. You rotate. Oh, I that to me is the absolute worst. Excuse me, to be rotating. Mm-mm. So you've done rotating shifts for 20 years? Hi, Eric. Hmm. Ever answer my question? I asked about, are there only fan videos for hands, for hand lovers? I'm not trying to be funny. I really want to know. Let me know. This is a safe place. Weekends, I go for break, then come later in the evening. Oh, okay. Are you able to have work-life balance though? Like spend time with your family, do things for yourself, or do you feel like work consumes you? Like when you're off of work, you're sleeping, or what? On YouTube, they have content for hand lovers, or just watch YouTube videos and find what you like. Are there literally channels they're showing you their hands? Oh, that's why you do rotation family. Okay, makes sense. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just make sure you're not missing out on time with your family because it goes by quickly. Time flies, and then it doesn't matter how much money you make and how much things you have if you miss out on time that you can't get back. So just try to balance it out. I've had my days of working overtime and wanting every dollar. Now I want to relax a little bit. Oh, your family's very supportive. That's good. Do you have children? And if so, how many? That's excellent. That's good that they understand. Thanks for playing with your rubber band. You're welcome. Glad I can help, Eric. Glad I could help. Glad I could be of assistance. Eric, I'm gonna start selling my merchandise. So you're gonna buy a shirt when I post the link? Okay, yes, please. Do you have a channel as well, Pascal? Do you have a YouTube channel? That way I can know to subscribe back and show your channel some love as well. Yeah, so we're sitting in the car. I'm, in between my patients, home care nurse, sitting in the rain, and we're just talking. Is your shirt a picture of your hand? No, it's not. I got an email. It's not. But when you wear it, you could picture my hand. What's up? What are you guys doing? Are you guys working, home, somewhere sunny? Are you in the rain like me? Talk to me, pretty folks. I need to make calls too. That's another thing I need to do. May I imagine I am holding your hand? Absolutely. Buy the shirt, and while you wear the shirt, you can imagine that you're holding my hand. Absolutely. I like how you think. Ah. So I'm getting work done on my house tomorrow. I'm excited. That's why I'm really out here in the rain seeing patients today because I was tempted to move all my patients from today to tomorrow so I could sit still. However, they're finally coming to fix the ceiling. The ceiling in my kitchen, one time the water came down from the bathroom, from the tub, not the toilet, from the tub, and it left the ceiling stained. So mind you, before I had a house, I used to see stuff like that, and I used to be like, damn, how come people take forever to fix stuff in their house? But now that I have a house and I realize how expensive everything is, now I finally understand why you see people have something that they need to have fixed in their house and they just let it be because there'll always be something that needs to be fixed. And especially now, the material is so expensive that if it's not urgent or critical, you could just let it stay for a while and do other things and then circulate back around to pay for it. So I've been wanting to fix this because I hate, when I look up and I see the ceiling stained from where it came down. And then underneath my sink has been leaking as well in the kitchen. So I have to collect the water. I'm living in like rough times. I gotta collect the water at the end and throw it out. It's not a lot. It's just only when I run the water. So tomorrow the guy's coming to fix the ceiling. He's coming to fix underneath the sink, and I'm gonna change the light fixture in my kitchen as well. I have the old school, they call it what, the boob light, and I want to take that down and put up something else prettier. So all of that. I'm also gonna have my TV mounted. I'm in between though because I want to do a media wall. Um, so I have my fireplace that I bought. I have the TV, and I just need to grab the sound bar. I also have acoustic panels that I plan to put up as well. But I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna glue the acoustic panels directly onto the wall or if I'm gonna have them build, like when they do these entertainment walls that you see now. If I want to have them build something and then put it onto it, I'm not sure. But I did make a mistake when buying my fireplace. I bought it from Marketplace and I wasn't thinking. So the heat comes out above instead of in the front. And so I'm wondering if that's going to be an issue for my TV because I'm going to mount it underneath my TV. I don't know. What do y'all think? I plan to do the entertainment wall all black. I'm hoping it's not going to make my lip feel smaller because they say darker colors makes it look smaller. So I don't know. I'm hoping I like the end product because this has been a long time coming. Right now, I have my TV on top of two plastic tables. I've really been thugging it, y'all. My house has just been, so I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to get the ceiling fixed, the light changed. I'm also going to have him change the light fixture outside of my house as well while he's at it. I need to fix the stairs at the front of my house, at the exterior. And then at some point, do the basement stairs over and redo the basement, like finish the basement. I want them to cut a door to go from the outside into the basement, so people don't have to come in my house to the basement. Pascal, thank you for showing me love. I see the alert popping up. In celebrity news, do y'all think that Cardi and Offset are gonna get back together now that they're dating other people? There's all of these celebrities that are breaking up, and it's actually sad. I mean, I guess it's life because they're people. Life happens. But you got Remy and Papoose after they've been the face of Black love, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I know a lot are saying that Remy's gonna miss out, and she's gonna miss out on Papoose because he's a great guy. But I know from life and from experiences that things aren't always what they look like. So maybe to us, Papoose is this great guy that's so excellent and he waited all these years for her and he used to go to the jail every day. All of these things. But let me tell you my theory on that while we have time. So I was telling the other day that whenever I see couples talking, like let's say a man is talking and he's talking about how much he loves a woman and all the things he's done for the woman. I always look at the woman's face while he's talking, right? Because it always tells you everything. So you'll have guys that are like, yeah, I bought her some flowers and I did this and I did that. And everybody will be like, oh, that's so sweet. And you have some of the girls that are like blushing and, you can tell that they're happy. And there's other times that you see the woman beside him like rolling her eyes and doing all this. To me, that often says there's more to it. Like, yeah, he bought her flowers, but did he buy it with her money? Or yeah, he bought her flowers, but did he hit her first? That's why he bought her flowers to say sorry. Like, I don't know, is this or did he cheat? There's always you could see a lot by and tell a lot by nonverbal communication. So what I'm saying is I noticed all the interviews that Papoose and Remy had, every time when people would be going, oh, about Papoose, Remy would be always making this face like, so I don't know. I think there's something else there. I don't know. 'Cause of course, it's their life and they're behind closed doors. Who knows? But I think something else is going on in my mind for why she would even leave him. Now, the guy that she left him to go be with, I don't know. I'm kind of taken back by, but I don't know. I guess they're people. They're humans, so they're not exempt from the dramas that we go through. But I don't know. My friends and I were talking about that work, talking about who we think is wrong, what we think is going behind closed doors with them two for why they broke up. Or maybe she didn't want to be with him, but she just felt like she had to because of him being there for her when she was in jail and, in prison and the love was gone. I don't know. Things change. People change. The other day, my friend and I were talking and we were talking about if you think that or you hear, let's say you heard a rumor that your friend's person is cheating on them, do you tell them or wait until you have proof? So my friend was saying she would want somebody to be sure, like don't come tell her something that they're not sure about. For me, I think tell me even if it's not sure, just give me the disclaimer of I'm not sure. I heard I think this is going on and then let me investigate it because y'all know I'm an FBI agent. I'm an FBI agent. I know how to investigate stuff and how to um get to the bottom of it. Even if it's across borders, I'll find out what I want to find out. So I would appreciate the person just coming and saying, I'm hearing this. Do what you want. If you want to dismiss it, dismiss it. If you want to believe it, believe it. But there are people that prefer for you to not say anything until you are 100% sure. What do y'all say? Do you rather for a person to wait till they're sure, or do you want them to tell you as soon as they hear something is going on? It's tricky, right? Because it ends up not being true. There's people who ruin their relationship behind something not being true. But if it is true and you don't say something, then a person's gonna with you that you knew the whole time and you didn't say anything. So it's hard. It's absolutely hard. I got a couple minutes and I gotta go to my patient. Eric, you think you have longer fingers than mine? Maybe. Maybe so. What are you up to, Eric? What are you doing today? Are you working? Are you home? What's up? I wonder if my phone's gonna get hot. It's almost the weekend. I can't wait. So my Pathfinders are actually going they're going camping, but they were supposed to leave this morning, but because of the weather, they had to push it back tomorrow so that they could be safe. I hate camping in the rain. I'm not a fan of camping in general, but worse in the rain and in the tent and everything. I hate that. What's the weather in San Diego? So later on, I'm actually going to take y'all shopping with me to pick out my light fixture for the kitchen. I'm trying to decide what I want. Um, of course, I want something pretty, but I got to keep in mind it's the kitchen. You know, you cook, you fry things. I don't want it to be dirty. So I don't know, but I don't want the basic boob light either. So I'm going to take y'all with me so that y'all can give me your opinions and help me pick something nice. I wonder, actually, we could go there now. I think I got time, even though I gotta y'all know I have a habit of being I'm always super early and then all of a sudden I'll go decide to do something and I end up being late. I'll be super early and then I'll be like, oh, let me go do this real fast. And then when I turn around, I'll be late. It happens all the time. So I'm driving without GPS. Let's see if I can figure out where I'm at. I think I can though. We'll see. The good news is I'm technically almost done with my day. I miss driving to Rhode Island. I would have hated to be driving to Rhode Island in this rain. I feel like I'm always driven, y'all. I want to be driven. All of our videos are always in the car. I'm trying to think if Home Depot or Lowe's is around here. I also need to change out my bathroom curtain. You're back. I saw you liking my videos. I appreciate it. And commenting. I appreciate the love. Are you off from work today? Or are you going in the evening? We're trying to go see if we could pick out a light for me. Or at least maybe I'll do Marshalls and just do the oh, you're on vacation. Nice. Are you going somewhere or are you just staying home? Like a staycation? There's a place that I always see them post that they have lights, but I don't know if I trust them. When I can, I try to do something different than going Depot or Lowe's because I feel like everybody goes to Home Depot or Lowe's and they end up having the same stuff in their house. I think this is it right here. We found it, y'all, and I didn't even use the GPS. And if y'all know me, I can't even find my way out of a paper bag. They look like they're closed. Let's see if they have anything. If not, I'm gonna go to Marshall's and see if I could get the curtain and stuff, change out my bathroom decor. So y'all can come with me to help me pick it out. I'm not late. I was supposed to be to these people for 11. Where's my purse? I don't even remember where my purse is at. Doesn't even match what I got on. My phone is dying. Oh, you'll be in Italy. Nice. Let's go.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, are you?
Good, thank you. Just coming to look at some of your like shirts.
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Have a great day.
You too. I'm trying to think if Ocean State Job Lot, do they have light fixtures? You thought I was going to work? No, I'm shopping. I should go to work. I'm supposed to be working. Oh, I gotta change the battery in my key. It keeps. I told y'all that's the problem with in between your patients, go shopping, go pay bills, um, get something to eat. I've been meeting up with my friends real fast, and then I go back to work. Versus when you're in a hospital or at a clinic or something, you're stuck there for 12 hours. I'll be at doctor's appointments, then I go back to see patients. I do all kinds of stuff. When is my rest time? I guess when I go home. Lately, I haven't been getting a lot of rest. I'm gonna lie to you. I've been super busy, so I haven't been resting. I need to do more resting. I'm gonna stop at one more store. I'm gonna go into Marshalls, or is it TJ Maxx? We're gonna go to TJ Maxx really quickly to see if we can get what I want for the bathroom. And if they don't have it, then we're gonna go. I'm gonna go see patients. I'm gonna go back to work like I should. Like I said, I'm almost done with my day. Yeah, no, it's true to not break down. I just have a couple goals that I'm working towards, and I want those people that when I have goals, like I just I go. Even if I get in bed and try to sleep, my brain won't even power off to let me sleep. But once I hit those goals, then I'm gonna relax. I actually wanted to go on a little vacation. I wanted to do a little weekend trip to like Jamaica or something. Um, y'all know I'm having surgery in June, and I'm gonna be home on bed rest for a while. So I wanted to, get a little vacation in, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Timing, things that I have to do, I don't think I can. So I'll have to do it afterwards, which will be fine. I'm trying to be in Italy like you, Pascal. What made you take the vacation? Or is it like someone's birthday or anniversary? Or you just wanted to go on a trip somewhere? Try to help me decide what color I should do in my bathroom. So let me give you the color scheme for my house. The next thing I do is go shopping for a sofa. I already have my sofa in my living room, but I have another room that used to be like my office that I used to do my CPR classes in there. That now that I have my commercial lease, I'm not gonna be doing classes at my house anymore. So now I want to like put it to be like a second little living room because my living room, my sectional is tan, and I don't trust the kids eating their food in there. So if I have another little section that because it has a TV in there too, and I have like a leather sofa, something to clean up, that will be the better place for them to watch TV. So I want a sofa that's comfortable, maybe like a pop-up bed top styles. That way, if anybody wants to sleep there, they can also sleep there. Um, so I need to get a sofa. We're gonna go for do that too. Not now, because I gotta go back to work. And then, so let me tell you, my color scheme for my kitchen is gray, white, and yellow. For the dining room slash living room, it's emerald green, black, gold, and white. My room is gray, white, and it's like this purple, but it's like a different. It's not. I don't even know what shade of purple you would say that is. It's not violet. It's not lavender. It's somewhere in between. I don't know what it is though. Then my guest bedroom is orange, white, and gray. Right now the bathroom is like a green and white with a gray rug. And I need to change it out. I need to change out the lining, the shower line. So I might as well just change everything. So let's see if they have anything. This one is a hit or miss. Let the color of your room go together. Yeah, definitely. All right, so we're gonna go in here really quickly, and then I gotta go see my patient. So come with me, y'all, so y'all can see what they got. Y'all can give me your opinions. Oh, my phone doesn't even want to come out the charger. What I hate to see is when people throw trash out the window, like just throw it out on the street. That is one of the nastiest things I think someone could do. I could love you, like I could think you're so handsome, but if I'm in the car with you and I see you do that, it's a wrap. I do not want to be with you. How, like, why would you just throw trash out? Yeah, it's raining. It's gonna rain all day. Why would you just open the window and just throw trash out? Or the people that just open up the door and just throw the trash. That's such a turn off for me. Me personally, I don't know. It's like you can't want anything nice for yourself or for others if you're just gonna throw trash out knowing that it's not like it's gonna, disintegrate. It's gonna be there and make the place look so trashy. Why would you do that? Y'all are getting wet. I should have an umbrella, but I'm scared that I'm gonna forget it places. Going into all these patients' houses that I'll just end up leaving it on the floor. I don't trust myself. I done lost many umbrellas. So let me tell y'all my next problem. When I come into the store, I could say that I'm coming for one thing, and instead of going straight to that section, I'll still find myself like, why am I looking for suitcases? I'm not even going anywhere. But that's what I do because I'm passing it. So, might as well check it out. different?
Or is it better to have the leathering one? It's up to you.